Hello, everybody. I am slowly getting things situated as we wait on the hour. I feel like I have to sneeze. It's never a good sign. Chat works. Chat works. Game mods look acceptable. Closing out of Discord. Volume seems okay. Hello. Tea is lukewarm. I don't mind lukewarm tea, though. I'm a sicko. Everything okay? Oh, yeah. No, I'm tired. What else is new? Oh, Lord. Yeah, so today, the goal is to basically, do everything we want to do before I start Weishaupt. We're not going to start Weishaupt today. That is going to be next week's stream. But, yeah, today is kind of the last episode of Act 1. Let's go. Wee, wee, wee. I think YouTube... Yeah, it says my bitrate is lower than recommended. Can I change my bitrate on the fly? I might not be able to do that. Let's see. Outputs. Looks like I can. Okay. Let's do the YouTube recommended though. See if that like eats the stream. See what that does. Okay. So the bitrate for the so I a lot of my OBS settings are old, and for an internet I don't have anymore. So I've been trying to fix things up in the background. So bitrate things might look better, but the stream might be slower. We're going to see how this works. If it does not work, we will figure it out. Other background stuff that I changed is... so we have been crashing on the 2-hour mark pretty consistently. And I have backdated my graphics driver to what I thought was one that worked a lot better with Veilguard. And I was on like my own testing. I was able to play like 2.5 hours of Veilguard without a crash. And then I quit because it was late at night and I had to go do things. So I'm assuming that we have fixed that issue. Whether we do or not, I don't know. But yeah, if you were having a pretty consistent crash with Veilguard, the driver that I backdated to is the NVIDIA driver right before the one that is labeled for Veilguard. Because when I was playing the game before release and before that driver came out, it was doing really well on my computer. And I feel like ever since I updated that graphics driver for Veilguard, it has done worse. That is my personal opinion. I do not know if that's true. Maybe that's just for my particular rig. Maybe it's also because that was when I last downloaded the game and I have some sort of patch that others don't. I do not know what... I could be making that up. I generally don't know because I've updated the game, obviously. But, all right. Another thing... Can you guys see it? Let's switch here. Yeah, okay. I made a new crashing screen. Isn't it cute? Yeah, you just barely see it before the game takes over. But yeah, that was the new crash stream that will pop up when you all... when the game crashes, that will just automatically go up now. Where is OBS? Because I wanted to... Now, I did change the bitrate, but it is not going up. I think I would have to restart the stream, but YouTube hates that, so we're not going to do that. So it is what it is. Veilguard run on my potato laptop with no issues. Crazy optimized game. It really is. I have to switch characters. We crashed here, apparently. Were we in the middle of talking to someone? I think we were. Don't you dare crash the game again, Pete. Like, if it's not sometimes... Okay, I think the 2-hour mark one, that is the PC crash. We will have a mods crash again. That is just inevitable. Oh, we were in the middle of talking to Bellara, and then we need to talk to Davrin and Emmerich, and then I thought we had Cal Shirok unlocked. Do we not? Oh fuck. Oh no, have I lied? Why wouldn't we? Do we not have enough harding points? Companions harding. 4? 4's pretty decent. Like, what, 4, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2. 2. Babe only has 2. And Davrin? Wow. Okay. First time I caught a stream. Hello! Welcome. I guess we ended the last stream on crashing on Bellara, so it would fit if we go and talk to Bellara at the beginning of the stream. So let's redo that.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did, sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that, it's kind of mean.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit?
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know. That is an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right.
Clanker.
You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
Who is his voice?
The Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
Anaris. I know I've heard that name before.
Yeah, a Forgotten One. Remember the nursery rhymes? Don't speak their names or they'll come for you. Unlike our so-called good gods, which, well, we saw what happened there. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
I know that this is not technically based off of a chat AI bot, because I was there. I heard about doing like the council stuff. I heard this character mentioned, the ghildirthalen. Probably Epler told me because like I'm ghildirthalen, so haha. There's this other thing. I was like, oh shit, and like I don't think it is, because the chat box like weren't as big of a deal back then as it is now, but like the way it just reads like a chat GPT asshole character is so funny. And I like it just completely changes this quest line accidentally. Lord Mother, what is your take on the Forgotten Ones after Veilguard? Let's talk about that when we're running around, but come remind me in like a few minutes here.
Archive.
'Cause I got
Tell me about
thoughts.
the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen Harel.
Archive. Tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
You've got a chance to learn more about our people. Go for it. Just be careful and try not to break anything.
Right. Thanks, Rook.
All thanks must be given to Anaris, for he will cast down the oppressive Evanuris and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
Old chatbots were more fun and did not poison the planet. Yeah, right. I remember, like, you know, being 10 years old and fucking with Smarter Child on whatever the chat program that was. Just a big chat bot. All right, Davrin, what you got?
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
Hey, that's my son you're talking to.
I didn't know Manfred could eat.
Not sure if he knows either, but it worked.
Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, if I had a treat. That was just a little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Oh, now you've done it. Manfred won't be denied.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
Guys, Davrin's really tired. Trying to fight archdemons and evil gods. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Sorry.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
Third. Okay, I think it was just Emmerich. Is that right? Rick. Yep, it's Emmerich. And then, yeah, at least Davrin had a quest we can go do, so we'll go do that. Yep. All right, babe. What up?
Ah, Rook. Care to join me on a visit home?
Time for the old grave rituals?
Yes, the memorial gardens need tending. It should be peaceful and quite undisturbed. You'd be most welcome company.
This is what Mike has to put up with Mini Caitie and Jinx. Yeah, basically. Am I crazy? Didn't we do this? Am I thought we did this recently. Hold on. I'm like paranoid now. What? We're going to the last. I thought we did this quest already. Am I crazy? I really thought we did that. Did it just crash and not save? But why wouldn't it save? Normally it would. Okay, I'm pulling up last episode, and we're muting the episode. All right, there I am. We're doing around. We're talking with Emmerich. There's Harding. Yeah. Didn't we do this? It looked like we crashed when we were talking to Nev. Not Bellara. Yeah, okay, no, we did. Yeah, we talked to Bellara last time. Okay, I thought we did that. And there's all that. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, and we already talked to Aurea. Yeah, what the hell? Where'd my save game go? Oh, did I not go back? Is it actually this one? Have I been wasting everybody's time? Hold on here. Hold on just a damn minute. Okay, so that was today. That was just now. So then this one, is it? Yeah, I thought I was going crazy. Yeah, I thought I thought I was going crazy too. Okay, yeah. I was like, so because here's the thing. I could not remember if I had played this on my side account that I did I played 8 hours of Veilguard in one day the other day trying to fix this. And I just assumed that was from that my memories of playing that was from that. But yeah, no, we have gone on Emmerich's first tour around before. So okay, hold on. Do I have Okay, and there it is. Yeah, okay, I'm not crazy. What happened was I didn't have a regular hard save from when we crashed, and I forgot to go back and make a hard save like I normally do. That's what was going on. Okay, so I was wasting everyone's time. At least we caught it 10 minutes in and not Oh god. What an episode. Okay, well we figured it out though. Okay, so hold on. Are we what's our companion situation like? Well, now we're 3 at least. Okay. Well, and with that, yeah, we're wearing all this. Would have been hilarious if this was intended for the day after Groundhog's Day. Oh my god, and Groundhog's Day was yesterday. I forgot. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a meme. This is a Groundhog's Day meme, everybody. Don't you know? Let's talk to Nev, whatever her name is.
You seem at home here. Or is it a front? You know something I don't? So much for a straight answer.
Nev, you don't strike me as an animal person. Well, besides cats, maybe.
Oh, I'm not. Back home, you find a creature bigger than a cat, and it's probably half demonic. Damned if a third of the cats aren't either.
That's nothing like you, is it, Hassan? You might be fluff all the way through.
The big cutie.
It was a compliment.
Of all the nonsense we've run into, you're what's strange.
Hassan? Really?
There's been a god or two I didn't expect. But bad mages trying to make the world worse, that's not new. I had an uncle who went on about wardens and griffins. Loved the feathered things. They were always the heroes. If we're getting bedtime stories turned real, having griffins in the world again, it's not the one I'd have bet on.
Were you close with your uncle?
I didn't see him much, but yeah, we were. There aren't a lot of mages in my family, and in a city like Menrathis, it always matters. I learned quick who wanted to use me to step up the social ladder. My uncle wasn't one of them. He'd have talked your ear right off, Hassan.
Lucky.
Maybe he's a sign. Good things coming out of disaster.
A lucky charm? I wouldn't go that far, but we better keep you safe. Sing your praises and you still want something? I'll find you a treat if you don't tell Davrin. Have we got a deal?
She doesn't sing praises for just anyone. Yes, you're very inspiring.
Listen up. If Davrin finds crumbs, Rook takes the fall.
Oh, I see how it is.
Nev's cool. I like her. Being sweet to the animals. Okay, so that's everybody. I do want to fuck with gear for a second here. Particularly... Actually, no, let's... Because I want to see what kind of outfits we have unlocked for the companions in the dresser. As I want us looking nice for when we go into battle. I know we could do the Solus Memories. I think I'm going to save it for after Weishaupt, though. Oh, do we have to... Oh, that's to start the Weishaupt stuff. We're gonna wait on that a bit. Okay, let's do Rook stuff. The armor. What, did we get any cool new armor? I don't think we did. We have this warden thing. Blah, and then like a bunch of unlockable stuff. Did I? Oh yeah, because I did do some of the memories, so that's what unlocked that. Okay. Did they have different descriptions? Thick as a blanket, yet soft as silk, makes far less noise than it should. Nope. It's the same. Okay. Nev has cool ant vibes. She really does. Fashion guard, hell yeah. I keep forgetting to put it on there. Okay, I have like a post-it note of like shit I need to do in between episodes. Particularly Baldur's Gate. But we are going to mod armor. Because I have one that makes this purple and nice before we like try to find other armors for her, and I just keep forgetting to put it on. So I don't know where it is. It's one of those like I did the textures, but I never like actually like made a mod out of it. You know what I mean? We've all been there. Save changes, sure. I like the discerning mom helmet. I'm not like I like this, but I think she is so small. It looks kind of silly. I think maybe on like a big Canary would look better. So I think we're gonna go back to the quill. I don't like the colorway, but that's all we have for right now. That's kind of... This one's kind of neat, too, though. I don't know. I just think she would do better with the quill. We just get a good colorway with the quill. Just something about it looking like a pen, I think, is very cute. Okay, on to Ballara. Ballara, what do we got? So we have... the... oh, right. I have a mod that changes the look of these, and that's actually really cute. But I kind of... don't want to put on it for right now. So then we have this one. Also very cute. What's this one called? Arlethan's Splendor. The peak of Dalish armament techniques, this legendary set uses repurposed artifacts that have stood the test of turbulent times. I don't hate it. I just don't know how I feel about capes. Her normal gear and what we had her in, which was utility dress. Pouches, straps, long gloves, made of functional but fancy leather, and this Ballara goes from hobnobbing to adventure at a moment's notice. It's cute. I think I will go with the cape. Let's let Ballara have some cape times. Save that. And then for bow, we have big fuck off bow. Oh, what was that flash? Oh, so the flash in the character creator, particularly on modded outfits, is the game loading in the modded outfit. It only happens in this window. I'm just kind of used to it, but yeah, it's just a weird quirk of when you mod armor. Sometimes it goes when it first does things. That one's pretty. I think it's the DLC armor, isn't it? Yeah, the deluxe one. Where a veiny feather took a quarter age to craft. Oh, father, God, I'm dyslexic. To craft this bow in honor of a child slain in the new exalted marches. Oh, jeez. He died soon after. I'm just sad. Jeez. What is it called? Ringlet of Sorrow? Yeah. This crazy one. This one, I do think looks nice. Big one. Yeah, do we go big for her? Yeah, I guess we do. I think with this armor... I want the circle one. Yeah, I think I'll do the circle one for right now. Okay, so on to Davrin. Davrin, okay, we got... okay, we'll probably just do his vanilla. Big chest McGee over here. And then this is the modded deluxe I have. I forgot who was the mod maker for this, but I think it looks really sick. Looks I don't know, it's more customized. More customized. Looks nice. Okay. Go back to this. And then what do we have for swords? So we have it's like blue one. Heavy iron sword was held steady in Davrin's hand through countless battles. The blade never seems to dull. Blight killer. And then this thing. The sword is intended to be held high in war, a weapon for those destined to lead the charge. I'm gonna say kind of like the blue one. It's kind of like the blue one. And then let's do the shield. What shield? We only got 2. What's this one? The chest plate of a griffin riding high. Chest plate of a griffin riding high constable, now repurposed as a shield. Oh, that's interesting. Also, this is the deluxe edition. Does that like imply that elves had griffins they rode around? Okay, go back to this one though. Okay, we don't have much unlocked for him yet. Man, I started and finished a playthrough of this since you started streaming halfway through New Game Plus of Expedition 33, and I'm really itching to start Veilguard Artisans. I like Blight Killer. Blight Killer's good. Blight Killer's good. I just kind of like the blue better. I don't know. I want to play Expedition 33 really bad, but I'm not in the headspace for like a sad game, so I've been like kind of waiting for that. Oh man, we don't have shit. I did see a mod that recolored this into something I kind of liked. I might grab that, but this color green is not okay. Any other color, I think it would have worked, but no, not this. So we're probably gonna go with this. I do want to look like that. Yeah, I think that one less than some of the others we've seen, but I think it's pretty decent. Okay, we're gonna go back to his usual. Honestly, his vanilla is so good. Do you lock eyes with the serpentine face? You do not lock eyes. You have been warned. Hey. So what do we have? We have like this one and then his normal. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know. The green glow of pure necrotic energy tops the striking Navarite staff, tempered with the secret rite. Man, I cannot read today. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get more armors for him too. Harding. What do you got, Harding? I really like this one, honestly. Like the way the fingers are, I just think it's really cool. Like these little claws. I kind of don't understand why she has claws. At the same time, I love it. What else does she have? So we got the most armors for her. So we got this one, which I do not love. She has a rolled up blanket though, I guess. This one, which is, and then her basic is also really good. And what's this look like? Oh, this just looks normal. All right, we're gonna go with this one. I like that one a lot. I think it's cute. And then what bow do we have for her? She has this one. A hefty bow that deals a hefty blow. My regards. I like the little purple there. And then old reliable. What does my regards say? A reliable punchy bow with Navaran flair. Doesn't get in the way. Make sure everyone else gets out of the way. I'm gonna go with that. Like the little like squares or whatever you like, diamonds or whatever on the back here kind of match what her fingers are doing. I'm gonna do that. I'm playing Disco Elysium right now, but your streams make me miss Veilguard. So many good games. No know Michael started that, but he kind of like fell off of it somehow. All right, let's look at Lucanus. Lucanus. All right, that's good. There we go. Then that is very colorful. I like kind of like the spite detail of this little half cape. That's his vanilla. The coats. I'm on the coat and that. I'm gonna go with this guy. Very regal looking. And then what for gear? We have the rapier's name is also its purpose, the heart piercer. I don't love the gold. Just a little guy. And I like the little guy. Give him the little guy. Then the rapier. Balanced epee. What do we have now? I don't even know. So there's this thing. Okay. That thing. Looks nice. And this thing. I think I kind of like these wings here with the purple gems. Because also on the side of like the spite stuff. I don't know. That looks nice. Okay. And then Nev. Nev. We have her dumb little hat, which I love dearly. This one, which does not have a dumb little hat, which I'm very sad about. I thought I saw a mod that adds more dumb hats to Nev, and I want that, actually. I like the dumb hats. That's the thing. Okay, we keep the dumb hat because I like it. Sorry. What does this look like? Yeah, okay. Get the dumb hat, though. And then we have... This is the... Cat's eye. The staff of spun gold marked the grave of a beloved cat laid to rest at the eyes of Notion. I kind of like that, actually. Let's do that. Save. Lucanus has a sword that's so cool, but it's bugged and you can't see it in the wardrobe. Really? Oh, that sucks. Okay, and then Tosh. Tosh, I had a memory that maybe this crashes, or was that another mod? No. I think it was another mod. There is another mod that has a really cool deluxe edition thing, but like I couldn't get it working very well. Maybe it's updated since, but there's Tosh's version. I like it. I just don't know if I want like the problem is I like this one so much. It's so fun. We're just gonna have to do it. Poor Tosh is stuck in his outfit for like 10 years. Golden Locust, a balanced, brutal axe. The curve of the blade cuts clean to the bone. Which side are we editing? This one. Ooh, that one has eyes though. Versus this one. The great axe weighs more than a chest full of gold and is arguably more valuable. Much like gold, it ultimately causes grief. Yikes. Okay. Might go with the one with the little red eyes because it was cute. Save. We go for the other guy. So this one looks like a bird. Solid gold axe might fetch a fortune if it was melted down, but it's worth far more in the hands of a lord of fortune. And then there's this. I mean, come on. That one looks so cool. We're getting that one. Okay. And then we already did us. So then let's actually go look at the gear itself that we're equipped. Tash's outfits are so bad, but that one is great. Literally the best in the game. I think the problem is that, like, for some of these, like, the companion armor have, like, rook armors that, like, they have custom textures, but they're not always, like, the best. I think Tosh suffers from that. Oh, we could do that. That's, like, just the actual sword. Ooh, arcane bomb trigger damage. That's actually crazy. Were the any other ones even, like, any good? No. Okay. So we're destined to pick that one. I never use this, but we could at least update it. Do that one. Have a little skull guy if we want him. Okay. 20% heavy attack damage. Heavy attacks with this weapon apply an additional chilled stack on full staff energy. It's kind of nice. but its damage and stagger aren't very good. So this one has plus 30 defense. So this one at least gives better heavy attacks, but really low stagger and damage. Honestly, I think we just stick with this one. We just stick with this one. Helmets. So this one has really good ability. So 20%, yeah. Plus 20% critical, plus 25 stagger with critical. This doesn't have anything. All right, we'll just stick with that. And then what do we got here? So this one's better. Plus 15 necrotic damage. That's Don't mind the weird flashing. This one, that's a heavy armor though. Okay. And what do we got here? So applies bleeding to nearby enemies on potion use. Ooh, that's kind of nice. And then a radius of potion effect. Is that like radius of potion effect? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does this one do? Plus 20% healing. That's quickened on potion use and more potion effect. Invulnerable on potion use is kind of crazy, actually. And then the bleeding. I do like the bleeding. We're going to try this one a bit. What this one is enhanced damage on duration and effectiveness. This is control ability and stagger from control ability. What is a control ability? I don't know. Duration ability, blast ability versus barrier, and quickened. Stagger from control ability. What's a control ability? Help! G details. Is that going to tell me what that is? Pushes target closer to the... Okay, that didn't... we'll just stick with this. The ring. Okay, this is bleeding and damage versus bleeding enemies. Oh, I do like necrosis. Put another one on there. And then what's this one? This is range and weak point damage. So we got more health, more weapon damage, shocking weapons, shock to damage, defense, stagger, cold, and bleeding. I'm gonna go with stagger, maybe? Okay, and we have all of these abilities. I don't think we have a new one yet. No. And then runes. What do we got? So we have... Hold on, what do we have? We have 50% more damage versus health. Deal 50% more damage versus health. 2. Okay, I don't really... Passive. Plus 10 damage versus health. What, like, the more health you have, the more damage you do? And then kind of that, but for barrier. Light and heavy attacks are no longer penalized versus barrier. Okay, do I have a fire one? Ranged attacks break through enemy's guard for 10 seconds. Ah, yes. We need a fire one. That's just good for Darkspawn. All of your defensive resistance become offensive types. Deal more damage. I think I'll go with this one, and then maybe I will do the cold. I don't really know what I'd use that for, but just throw it in there. All right, let's look at the companions. What do they got? Okay, easy choice there. Kind of just going for which one's bigger. You only have one thing, and you have this. 1 revival charges. The first instance of damage from shock deals whatever. Yeah, let's do revival charge. We're gonna need that. You're good on skills. Davrin. Nope. Nope. Or wait. Not better, honestly. You don't have anything else, and that's all you have. We can level you up. What are his battle cry, ability, and death from above? I'm gonna do this one, and then on impact, weird how health potions double as grenades. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that's about. Do that. Okay. Emmerich. What do you got? So what's entangling spirits we can enhance? So let's do this. Final rites. More damage for low health, I guess, and then applies necrosis on hits. That works. You got this necklace, which your other companion's cooldowns are reduced by 10 seconds whenever Emrich's abilities defeat an enemy. Oh, that's nice. That one's better. Yeah, not great. Okay. Harding. Stuck with that. This one's about the same. Sundered duration. Nah. That one's better. What does this say? A key of intricate dwarven design gifted by family on a rare trip home. Oh, that's cute. Every time you use a potion, you have 10% chance to gain it back. Ooh, that's really nice. We'll keep that. Lucanus, what do you got for me? Bitter stagger here. Attack my target has 50% penetration. Enemies already afflicted with bleeding gain another stack. Oh no. We'll keep that. Another whetstone. We have so much like Lucana stuff because we raided Antiva before it got slapped. Lucana deals additional 200 physical damage of bleeding. And then we want the revival charge for sure. And okay. Detonating. Nah. Nev, what do you got? You have nothing for there, or there, or there. Girl, you need to get some shit. You got nothing. The hell? And Tosh. Ooh, yes. And that's it. You don't have anything. Okay, we need to go shopping at some point. I think we have everything though. Okay. So, finally, 40 minutes into the stream. Let's fucking actually go do something. Which I believe is we're going to go to Harding's. I'm going to go through the crossroads, though. Because I want to see the thing. So, Harding and... let's bring Tosh. That'd be good. They're going to hook up. Might as well start early. Let's go! Okay, we want to... Heart of Corruption. I mean, we want to go with this one. Okay, I believe it's this one right here. That's the Kalsharok Alluvian. Oh, there's something over here. Here we go.
Thanks for coming, Rook. I hope the Kalsharok dwarves have some answers.
It's like a light? Oh, yeah. Oop. We'll never get to go back here, so we really have to, like, look at everything. Everything's very normal. Don't worry about it. Man, look at all this leer. So much. Ro is now third wheeling. Look, it's only fair. I'm sure we're gonna like bring to. Oh jeez. Bring Tosh when we have Emmerich and they're gonna have to third wheel. It's only fair. Let's get some danger puddles. I have to remember how to play mage. I was playing warrior. Oh, they're still not dead. What the hell? Come on, man. I have other things I need to fight. I don't need this frenzied deep stalker pack leader. Fuck out of here. Nonsense.
Well, that's a relief.
It's so dark in here. Just like looking around. Look how pretty this is. It's just so pretty.
I'm supposed to meet someone named Veilguard. He told me to come here. He seemed nice in his message.
Remember correctly, you can find Harding Shade early in Kalstruck Outpost for our first encounter with the Dark. Yes. I think I know where, and I'll try to show you guys. You don't even need it in photo mode, honestly. You know what? I'm gonna put these. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna. Can we get up there? I feel like we could get up there with enough determination. I don't know though. There is a chest down there we're getting though.
So you don't actually know who or what this Veilguard is?
A new friend, I hope.
So you have to cross the bridge to get down there. This is one of those sneaky chests. So if you ever were here and was like, man, I this feels like a place I can come back to. So I'm not going to explore it all because I definitely did that the first time I was in here. This was supposed to be an explorable zone that got cut. So you're not wrong in feeling that way. Wings of Retribution. That feels like a Lucanus thing. What? You get great runes in this quest. I don't doubt it. Climb mountain, goat road climb. Yeah, I don't know how I could get up there. Here, let's... Yeah, like some of this looks like you could at one point. Maybe like get up there. And yeah, okay, hold on. So that's where we came from. And then we go down this elevator down to here. Oh, what the fuck? Why? Why is it doing that? Just blinding. Why? What is wrong with the fly cam? Help him. Okay. Yeah, that looks... Yeah, I don't know if this part was explorable. I do want to go behind the waterfall, though, because I'm already here. I'm going to get rid of that. In you go. And it's darkness, Caitie. Wow, thanks for wasting everyone's time. Oh, hey. Now, okay, now I'm just fucking around. We gotta... we got shit to do.
We're supposed to meet Veilguard here.
Yeah, sorry, sorry, Harding. I am. Oh, what? I didn't mean to do that. Man, these deep stalkers, though. Fuck off, dude. Oh boy. Oh, and they're dead anyway. Oh well. There they are.
Has to be Stalgard.
Hold on, we gotta go up here for whatever this is.
Got it.
Aha! Chest. Now what do we get? Oh, hey, we got a new scepter! For Nev. That's good. That's great. I've been wanting another one. Got these. Oops. That looks like Dwarven writing. On their shin. I don't know if it is, though. Alright. Hello.
Stalgard?
I should have brought Davin.
Yes.
Oh well.
Lace Harding of the Inquisition.
Wait, how do you know about...
And this is the one they call Rook? A Kunari gold hunter from Rivain.
So you've heard of us?
You have brought a strange assortment to our gates, Lace Harding.
Thanks for meeting with us. I really hope you can help Harding.
You are gracious in your address. It is not necessary. Tell me what you wish.
Okay, rude.
I'm looking for someone touched by the ancients. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes, she has been waiting for you. Follow and keep your weapons ready. The roads are dark. The creatures there even more so.
They shot down your drone. Oh, they really did.
You are staring.
What? No.
You want to know if you can see the corruption you hear we carry.
Sorry. I shouldn't have.
And now we explore. Collecting nonsense. Let's read. Statue of Orton. Debated. Oh. Retrieved from the bottom of the mineshaft in section 12, there are ongoing arguments about who the statue depicts. Possibilities include one of the ancient Ortons or Kevon Burbach, who enjoyed a short period of fame after inventing the flushing cistern and then failed to achieve paragon status. So, honestly, the guy who invents toilets should be a paragon. There are a lot of hidden gems if you look around a way, including outside. I did get 2 chests already. I think that was all from that's outside. But yeah, like we need to look through everything here.
Ilya, have you seen my chisel?
The one that's pointed, the one that looks like a wedge, or the tiny one?
The tiny one that's pointed.
Check your pockets.
I'm not gonna make you all like listen to the dialogue in these areas, but like there is like some dialogue about like them spying on people on the surface. It's kind of interesting. Also, I do want to say this because I don't think it's like super clear unless you read everything. This is not Kal Sharok. This is an outpost of Kal Sharok. So there's a whole other bit that we don't see of Kal Sharok. What do we see here? I thought there was like something. Yeah, another one of these. Statue of Egon Winter's Breath. Retrieved from level 3, section 4, and restored to its original form. Scholars believe this to be representative of Paragon Egon Winter's Breath. Winter's Breath is a weird name. You don't really have seasons. I wonder if he was... So I'm thinking of Hakon Winter's Breath. Isn't it Hakon Winter's Breath, right? Is Hakon half dwarf? Is that what this is talking about? No Paragon for toilets, I know, right?
A person will do almost anything to survive. That is what my people did. Become like the Darkspawn, or be destroyed by them.
Not much of a choice.
So we're going that way. You're going this way. I think these two are the ones with the interesting conversation about spies.
Been to the surface?
Yeah.
I spent a year in Osberg.
I didn't know you were an observer. What was that like?
It gave me an appreciation for home. The food up here is much better than what we get, though.
Yeah, see, the food up here is better than what we get. This is an outpost. This is not Cal Sharok.
Why would they strip your caste just for being up here?
It keeps their people loyal. It allows them to easily dismiss those looking for another way to exist.
Talking about Orzammar. Of course, Cal Sharok would not like Orzammar. But yeah, they do not have the casting strip thing. All right, what's this guy say? Statue of Imor Valdecine, retrieved in pieces from level 1, section 13, identified by a nearby plaque that read Imor. There are so many mementos around here. Look at that bed. Someone has a nice bed on this outpost. I think one more time.
I'd like to see in Rafis one day. I've read about it. You ever been?
Once. Their palace floats, and it rains a lot.
Rain? That's when there's water from the sky.
I once stood in the rain in summer. The water was warm. It was. Rather pleasant, actually.
I'd like to stand in the rain one day.
I don't know. I think it's really interesting. Yeah, there was like one playthrough. I just sat there for like probably 20 minutes just getting those two to trigger. A lot of good dialogue for them. Aha. Find Harding. Yep, you can find Harding Shade via photo mode. I don't think it's like here though, right? Is it in the outpost?
Like the Darkspawn.
Cal Sharok was abandoned to its fate many generations ago, when the Darkspawn first came. We lost many, some to the corruption, some by their own hand, and some found another way. Atuva Galta Satot. The stone is colder than death, as they say.
Lord Mother, what accent are Cal Sharok dwarves speaking? I'm English second language, so I'm not sure, but they sound different from the ones in Orzammar. So honestly, I don't know. Like, so the guy we just heard, so there's Stalgard, and then there was those two back there that were like talking to each other, and the two that were talking with each other, the guy specifically, he has some sort of accent. I don't know what it is, but it's not American.
Once the outpost is reestablished.
Like this is
a trading outpost before. Do you intend to use it for trade again?
Oh no, that sort of lyrium trade was done generations ago. The Cal Sharok do not require trade to survive in these times.
Huh. But a lot of the dwarves here have a weird mishmash of languages and accents. Now that's not the first time Dragon Age has done that. Like look at Navarra, like the cast sounds different than whatever. Stalgard, though, I would place his accent as like almost a Scandinavian. What would you say? I generally don't know what accent it's supposed to be, but it is not like the American accent the dwarves and Orzammar have. They're like posh English or German to me. Some of them, yeah, but Stalgard's got something spicy going on. I don't know what. Yeah, let's figure this out. I would even wager to bet that whatever they're doing, I just rolled right into this puddle. Whatever accent we are doing is like supposed to be like a more traditional dwarven accent. Like maybe like ancient dwarves sound like them than the Orzammar ones. There's this thing. We should get rid of this thing.
Whatever you say.
Cal Sharok is Canadian. Changed my mind. I just thought it funny. That would be really funny if they were just had like a really strong Canadian accent.
All clear.
Yeah, I wish I could give a better answer for what accent it's supposed to be. It's kind of just like all over the place is what I hear. And not really like anything specific. Be fine. Yeah, this is the puzzle section. I say puzzle lightly.
Dark down here.
Not far now.
You know, we could probably look up Stalgard's actor and see where he's from, and that's probably what it's supposed to be. Can someone do that? Can someone go look up who his actor is and, like, see what the gist is?
It grows too quickly these days, and it feels different.
You can feel the blight?
Many from Kalsharok can, somewhat. Long story. The corruption here has its root elsewhere. Destroy it, and this growth will become vulnerable.
Destroy the source of the blight growths? We can do that.
I will stay on guard here.
Yeah, he sounds like Nordic to me. I don't know what. I'm not very well versed in Nordic countries. But like, one of my favorite singers is Aurora, and she's Norwegian. And she kind of sounds like that. So that's kind of where I'm coming from with that guess. Busting Kalsharok.
Heard ya.
Stalgard is voiced by a German fellow, German/Lebanese. Just thank you. Okay, so I guess German then. Which that kind of makes sense. Like they do have like some like Stalgard sounds German to me. I don't actually know if it is or not. Hey, we upgraded our armor. Look at us. Thanks for looking, guys, by the way. I appreciate that. Oops. So I can already sense another chest, but I don't know where. Oh, it's like somewhere up here. Well, I want to try to find this chest, because if I don't, I'm going to forget about it. Also, I think you can see the shade from this area standing on the roof of something. If you guys know where she is, there's only one area I know how to... Oops. Ooh! Oh, row! Okay, I have to go back here to get the chest. I think I have to clear that area. So is she on... Yeah, let's photo mode this. Get rid of that. On the roof. Oh, you can see like a little thing up here. Let's go up. There's like one area you can see her, and I know where that is. So when we get there, we can look for her. But she can't be that hard to find. She's like glows in red. I saw red. Not immediately. Oh, is that her? That has to be her. There's no way that's not her. Look how she's standing. Little hands up. That is so lazy. She looks so pissed off too. Oh my god. So could we have seen her from there? That might have been something we should have done. So, oh jeez. Oh, it's doing the thing again. Oh jeez. Oh. Okay, flashing light warning. Jeez. Okay, let's get out of here. Can we see her from where we are though? I don't know. Let's I don't know if we can see her from where we are. We'll look back there occasionally.
Lift's stuck. Looks like a rock wedged in the mechanism.
I might be able to help with that.
Yeah, can we...
Of course.
Kalsharok hate drones. Yeah, they... Is that red lyrium growing out of shade? Yes, she is made of red lyrium. Well, it's okay. There's lyrium that is red and red lyrium. She's made of lyrium that is red. That makes sense. It's like this weird yes and no also. I don't know which way to go. Let's... So this way goes into more adventure. This way just goes up. Let's explore over here for a bit. And then... I guess that's it? It's just this? Or... Oh, I can go over here. What's over here? Aha! Oh, it's a cute little statue. What is it? Paragon Metz, the champion. Oh, and this is how we get that chest. Great. What's in here? Oh, finally, we got something with Davrin. Oh, God. Ro is about to fall to her death in the caves. Oh, God. Well, okay, like it's not blighted, but it also kind of is. I don't know. It's like a circle or a square rectangular situation. Yeah, okay, you can see her from up here. So I guess the intent is you go pick up this and you see over here, and that's what it is. You're like, oh, what's that red glow over there? That's weird. And then you come back this way. Man, look at all these things. Is angry lyrium of what remains the Titan? Yeah, that. Can't go up there. There's just so much stuff to look at in here.
I bet it's this way.
I bet you're right. Better be something good in this bag. There was not. It's like a lot to cover for just a silly bag. I assume the line between Angry Titan lyrium and Blighted lyrium is pretty thin. I think that the Blighted lyrium is more angry and there's more hatred behind it. Like, it's the difference between like being murderously angry and just like kind of pissy. You know what I mean? So I think like it's maybe like a power thing and intensity. And I think there might, like, in my personal opinion, the Blight is a big collection of consciousness from the different Titans. Like, there might be a couple different Titans in there. It's not just one guy. Versus this is one Titan's anger. That's kind of what I see it as. So, like, that it's like if you and, like, 20 other people that you may or may not know... Oh, there she is. Yeah, this is the easy one to find. You just see her in the distance there. I'm gonna... You know what? No, he's been, like, flashing the lights a lot. I don't love that. I don't want to hurt people, so I think I'm gonna stop fucking with fly cam in here. It doesn't hurt me so much, but I'm worried about people watching.
Leave it to me.
Why is... There he is. Okay. I guess it's fine. Oh, right.
Something's watching us. Something not friendly.
Yeah. Okay. I needed to actually do this first. I thought I could wait.
Right.
I actually got out of the way pretty good. I thought they were just gonna fall.
You got it.
Okay, I hate this jump. It's not good. Okay, so we want to go from here. Whoa, that was a very generous grab from the game. I did not think I had that. Where else can I go? Yeah, I do know that when I was playing this game the first time, I did not see her, but she is hard to miss. Wow, she is just right there if you're actually looking at the background. Is there a theory of what happens to Titan or Harding if you sacrifice her? I mean, my theory is that she survives. Like, there is no way the Titan's gonna let her die. Like, she's probably got sucked underground. That's like prime Titan territory, right? So I think that she survives. Maybe I know in the concept art they had her like be like even made of stone a little bit and like lyrium, and there was like at least one where they had like crystals coming out of her face. I imagine like she gets healed and like what it heals is rock. That's how I kind of see it. Oh god, this is not a good. Oh god. Oh, not one of these fuckers. Woo, yeah, really. Yeah, we gotta get out of this hallway. I am tired of you. Wow, I can't make this stupid ability trigger. There we go. We're gonna spirit bomb you. I'm just tired of you. Harding lives on hopium. That's not hopium. It's true. I don't care. I'm Dragon Age's mine now. Finally, God. I hate these guys. Get you two.
I'm there. Never you're ready.
Okay, and then there's this fucker. No one can do anything right now. Oh, you went flying. 2 seconds. There we go.
I hate fighting darkspawn, and they're everywhere down here. What are the chances we won't see any more of them?
Well, probably not. Nah, not a lot. Not good. Oh, I'm already full. I gotta use this. Davin lives because it's on Mega evolves into his true form and carries him off to Arlington.
Get out of there.
I'm gonna be the unpopular one to say, like, I don't think I want to believe Davin survives if you picked him. I just have a hard time with it. Compared to Harding, that makes more sense to me. Like Harding, like, okay, she's magic, she's got some crazy shit going on. That makes sense that she survives. In my mind. Davin, I don't know, man. I want him to. Okay, we go over here. I think. Well, what was over here? Was there anything over here? It looked like this kind of went a little. No, that's how we came in. And then that girl we saw is like there, I think. Can we get over there? I think maybe at one point we could have walked over there, but I do not think I'm going to make that gap. Okay. Davin is blight resistant. Okay, guys, he's blight resistant. He gets stabbed in the chest. That is not... That's... He is not stab in the chest resistant, guys. Like, look, I want him to survive. I speak preaching to the choir. He gets stabbed in the chest, though. Harding, like, some weird... Oh, there she goes. That scared me so bad the first time.
Wait. Did anyone else see that? I thought I saw someone.
Someone down here?
Maybe it was just a shadow.
But, no, I kind of want to explore this little area real quick. Sorry. But, Harding's magic. She can get it, like, plugged up with lyrium nonsense. I don't know. That makes sense to me. Davin, there is going to have to be some weird nonsense that someone saves Davin, and I don't think a griffin can do that. Griffins are powerful, but they're not like, they're not that. So I need to go up there somehow. His chest is made of titanium, Caitie. Look. Davern has a nice chest. We can all agree on this. But oh, where's the other one? Oh, it's boarded up. But I don't think it's nice enough to improve, like, get stabbed and survive. You know what I mean? I didn't know about this hopium theory when I was writing my Veilguard continuation fanfic, so Harding is still dead in it. I mean, it's, you have hopium for, like, any character if you believe hard enough. I don't know if you looked at his pack. I've looked, believe me. I just don't think that their stat, like, it goes through him. You can see it doesn't, like, oh no, it pinged off accidentally. No, like, it's choo. It's in there. Sun is a mega griffin. Oh god. Nothing. Oh jeez, what the? Scare the shit. Now, I think she is on this bridge. I thought I remember that being a thing. She's somewhere. I thought you could see her on the bridge. Am I crazy? Where am I going though? Down here? Hmm. This place is so big. Oh god, an ogre. I might use, Can I not go in here? What is... What's in here? Huh. This looks like an area that was never built out, but maybe planned? Look at all that. Okay. We're out of here. Go up here, I think. Chest. There is a chest in here. Yeah, let's get this. Ensign's helm. Okay, I'll never wear that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Row. Early. Okay, I just hate fighting ogres, so we're gonna scream. There we go.
Don't just stand there.
Okay, Harding, we're gonna do that. And then we're going to... Oh, lordy. Hold on, what? Shatter, I'm gonna change. See? Glaciate, Scorch. Activate. Okay. Oh lordy, oh lordy.
To go.
Then have those two do their little thing. Woo! Stagger! Oh! Yes!
Let's destroy this blight and get
Oh, God. Oh! Boy. Okay, and then there's one in here, and I believe there is a, yeah, ultimate pot. Let's grab that. Because we're going to fight a thing soon, and that's going to be troublesome.
Lights cleared out. Think we can get through the door now?
Probably.
Let's go check with Stalguard.
I agree. Let's just kind of poke around though, see what we see. I think there was like a... Oh, no, it's like a hammer. I'm sure I missed her at some point. Okay. Woo! Then we're back here. Let's go up. Do not kill Ro. Look, I'm trying. Hey, she hasn't died yet. In this episode. Am I missing one? Oh, we got a... There's a lever. Aha!
You did good work. The blight growths have weakened.
So, we can keep going?
Yes. Come.
I'm gonna save here real quick. Just so I have a save after all that, so I can record footage later. Grab all of this nonsense. Oh, can I get up there? Okay, hold on. We're doing fly cam. Sorry. Hopefully we don't get drone striked. No, not really. Okay, it just looks like I could.
Mind yourself and show respect when you enter the sanctum.
Yes, of course. But who are we meeting?
I will let her speak for herself. But we of Kal Sharok revere her deeply for being one with the storm. They say she was once from Orzammar, but she speaks very little of her past.
No blight, no darkspawn. This person I'm going to see, I think she's keeping the blight away somehow.
If there were ever gonna be good DLC would involve Ferald.
Do you hear it? Coming from all around us.
Yeah, I heard there is not gonna be DLC like pretty quickly, honestly. Foreman's log, first excerpt. The upper sections were stripped when the Valdesines were stewards of the Hollow. Stewards of the Hollow. Stewards of the Hollow. Okay. Historical records and evidence indicate that the entire cavern was lined with lyrium. Shafts were dug to access the mineral deeper down, but the sudden fall of House Valdesine derailed those plans. The second blight left the entire site inaccessible, and the project was abandoned. Stewards of the Hollow. Does that mean stewards of like a dead, like our sleeping titan? Stewards of the Hollow? Is that what that means? Like a hollow titan?
I would love to look around more. Do you think Stalguard would mind?
I think he'd be fine with it.
We're looking anyway. Paragon Metz, the Reborn. I am actually very curious what that is. Reborn. Was he connected with the Titan? Sorry, I'm going on a tangent here. Missive Codex? And that's going to be a memento. Oh, God. Okay, so we're looking for Paragon Metz. Paragon Metz. There he goes. Paragon Metz Selak fought alongside his twin Terez during the dissolution of Kal Sharok. Terez perished while Metz lived. This is, however, more than one way to die. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Is there like an... Oh, yeah. No, here it goes. Okay, the Reborn. Born Warrior was the first to change. Okay, so this is the guy who invented whatever the Kal Sharoks do to make them resistant to the taint. After the desolation, he traded his sword for a smith's hammer to become what Kal Sharok needed most. Okay. Valdecine's, hey, isn't that the name of the primeval Tig in Dragon Age 2? Is it? I don't remember. I know there's a staff, and it's one of my favorite staffs, I think, if I'm remembering it correctly. You know, we're gonna quickly Google that, actually. Because I cannot remember the name of that Tig. Valdecine's. Dragon Age. Just in general. Yeah, it's the unique staff. Oh, that's not the staff I was thinking of. Is this the one that... Okay, acquired in the ancient crypt during the Act 1 quest of the Deep Roads expedition, and one of the piles of treasure found after defeating the ancient rock wraith. And then is this... Shaper Murta from Codex. There has a Codex in it. In the ancient days before the Darkspawn, where dwarven cities were through the roots of the earth, House Valdecine single-handedly kept the entire empire supplied with lyrium. One day, the mining family shut down the doors of their Tig. They spoke not of their noble patrons, nor their king, not even a visiting paragon. Days passed in silence before the Valdecine Tig opened. Anxious partners discovered it empty. Not one soul remained. No bodies and no sign of what had happened. House Valdecine only left a staff of strange metal behind. It looked like lyrium and chilled one's heart like a remembered sorrow. The king sealed the staff inside the Tig, and no dwarf ever ventured there again. So is this Valdecine Tig? Yes, okay. Valdecine Tig is the ancient Tig and Bartrand's Folly. Okay, so Valdecine Tig is a blighted or angry... Interesting. Okay. All right. So that's a whole thing to spin down. So, sorry. What was this codex then, or this note? Come on. The upper sections were stripped when the Valdecines were stewards of the Hollow. Stewards of the Hollow. Sorry, I'm like on. I'm like theory crafting midstream. So, stewards of the Hollow is If the Dragon Age 2 Bartrand's Folly Tig is a part of a blighted Titan, would you call that the Hollow? Stewards of the Hollow. Story would indicate sudden fall of House Valdecine derailed those plans. Okay, this is a not this is a thing for later. The Hollow, like I'm not crazy, right? That's not like explained somewhere. That's like a good luck, figure out that out, kids. Pat on the head. Because like stewards of the Hollow make me think like they were like protecting the body of a Titan. Like that's how I would interpret that, but I don't know if that's like actually said somewhere else. Is the Hollow just what they call the remains of a Titan? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because that's pretty much just the hollowing them out of Lyrium at this point. Lore Mother evolved into Theory Mother. I mean, that's the same. It's the same thing. Ancient Rock Wraith is Steward of the Hollow? Maybe? This place is huge. Let's poke around here, see what we got. Reading! Foreman's Log, second expert. She told them about the site and called it Halde Vaskar. The Deshirs figured she was talking about the mine at Valdecine's Hollow from ancient times. Lost in the second blight, they said. Listen and I will show you, she replied. Then she went silent for 8 days and all of them went home but one. House Vaskar, the place that waits. Halde Vaskar, the place that waits. God, he like defined that not that long ago and I completely forgot what he said. So Valdecine's Hollow. Ancient times. The mine at Valdecine's Hollow. So it's just hollow? It's like a... Okay, so maybe it's like more literal. It's actually like a ravine. Or something like that. But then she calls it Halde Vaskar. Okay, there's definitely like a thing here. I'm wondering if there's like a third. Let's talk when we find the other one. Caitie, haven't you read all these before? Yes. It was all like at once and so much was going on. I got overwhelmed. So it takes me a while to process information. Okay. Let's look around here. think there is... Come on, I know there's a third. They don't just have two. These things come in threes. Don't fuck with me, game. Kid inside writing down anything possible important on her whiteboard with red strings everywhere. You're not incorrect. Another pot. We'll get there when we get there. I guess it's up higher. I thought there was like a... Because I know this is kind of like a battle area that we'll...
We have arrived.
Get there when we get there.
But I don't see anyone.
There. She's waiting.
Hold on, it is going to make us wait before we can explore all these areas. Motherfucker. Okay, here we go.
Thank you for leading her here, Veilguard. They call me the Oracle.
That's incredible.
Yes, she is.
Do you think they got something going on?
I know you. Don't I?
Once I was Volta, as you were Lace, then Scout, and now something else.
All this. Is this what I am? Am I like you?
I cannot tell you what you are. Look within, and remember. Remember when the Earth was alive, and the Titans walked the land. In one voice they sang, a chorus of creation and of connection.
Isatuno. The song.
When the Titans fell, we awoke, but the melody was already lost.
The dwarves.
We were always just shattered fragments of a greater whole.
The stone sense. My magic. It's Titan magic. But why? Why did this happen? Why do I remember Isatuno? What happened to the Titans?
There's something else here. It's found you.
How to Valta go from magic dwarf to a statue? Oh! We'll talk after.
What have you done?
I didn't do anything!
Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, Caitie. What have I done? Oh, damn it.
Construct probably growled up the wildlife. Watch the teeth.
Oh, I didn't mean to deep stalker. Oh, well, it works. Where the fuck did it go?
Behind you.
Oh, God. Ah! Ah! Don't do the thingy! Oh! Oh, God.
Right on him.
Oh, Lord. I am overwhelmed. There's so many things! It, like, disappears. How does it do that? How does it do that? How do you do that? You're a dwarf. You're a dwarf Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, that was a... Oh, lordy. Oh, God. Get the... Ah! Why are the potions not working? Did I just... Jeez. Okay, we need some help. Okay. Jeez, it like has a drill that just pops up. What the hell is that? What kind of bullshit are you? Oh, God. Okay, finally. It disappears. Hold on, I gotta use this on something.
Going after Harding. Why does everyone think this is my fault?
I mean, it kind of is. You just don't know it. It's hard. Sorry, girlie. It's unfair. I know. Get rid of these dark spawn. Jeez. Or not. They're not dark spawn. Whatever they're called.
Done. Got 'em ready for you.
Okay, you. Woo! These things are like kangaroos. What the hell? It's kicking me. Oh, Lord. I know I was paying attention to something else, but like, come on, man. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I tried. Oh, Lord. Okay. Do this now. Nope. Do the thing!
Loosen the lid for you.
Let's freeze it, too. Or is that out of range? No, it works. Okay, we're good. Okay. We can do it. 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 Oh, God. Take a breather after that one. Get some cigarettes. Okay, hold on. I still can't look at the other areas.
Everyone alive?
Did you feel it? Fury. Such fury. And with you as its mark.
Me? But why?
Good question. Harding hasn't done anything bad, right?
There are horrors in the depths. They have awakened to you now. Look within for your answers. And beware.
No, wait! I have more questions!
Huh.
She does that. Riddles, riddles, riddles. Oh, I'm a rock.
But those weren't answers! She gave me nothing! Come back! Make her come back!
Harding?
Ugh. It's all right. I'm all right. Sorry. We're done. Let's just get out of here.
Oh no, I wanted to explore more, did not. Ah, shit. Damn it!
Oh,
I didn't find a third one! Ah! Okay. Give me a second.
You look like you could use someone to talk to.
I'm that obvious?
Well, you're being uncharacteristically quiet.
I try to be cheerful. It helps me, and I think it makes other people feel better. But since we saw the Oracle, I don't know.
You're allowed to feel off balance. That experience with the Oracle was intense.
But I got nothing out of her except vague hints and even more vague warnings. This was supposed to be a good thing.
One small hurdle doesn't erase what's good about this.
I just wish I knew what to do.
No matter what, we'll make sure you're safe.
How?
We watch out for you and prepare for a fight.
You think it'll be a fight?
When is it not?
Maybe there's nothing to do now, but wait and see. I'm grateful for all your encouragement. This would be so much harder without your support.
Anytime, Harding. Anytime.
Okay, we
Harding left the Oracle Sanctum disappointed. Maybe she'd expected too much. Maybe there were no answers to be had. Seething with questions, she forgot the Oracle's dire warning. But far below the surface, something was moving. Determined to be seen, and fighting to be remembered.
Oh, there is only 2 logs. That's crazy. Sorry, I just opened up the wiki. So it looks like we did find all the note texts. Did I miss a chest? So Razor, I thought you said I missed a chest. Yeah, I meant to like go look around more. I just thought we had time afterwards. I guess we didn't. Got most of it. That sucks. I'll probably turn up. Okay, so the Hollow. What the hell's the Hollow? Did someone else make it connect? Let's look at the wiki. Yeah, no. Generally, like on the wiki, the people that interpret it, like if there's something that like connects to something else, they will link it. But the Hollow is not linked. Stewards of the Hollow. So the Foreman's Log, and then later it's called Valdecine's Hollow. So then, sorry, I'm like on a dwarf mode right now, I think. Then what's Halde Vaskar? If I just like Google that, what comes up? So it's a site, reclamation site. The Waiting Stone, is that what it means? I don't think so. Reclamation site, Halde Vaskar. Okay, so that's... So where you are is called Halde's Vaskar. And it's part of Valdecine's Hollow. So this is kind of... Oh, Lord. Okay, this is... This is like Caitie explores in a video level, not like on stream when I'm sitting there. Like, when I'm like doing like theory stuff, I'm like sitting down. I have like doodles and stuff. Like I'm basically like drawing out one of those dumb maps. Like we don't have time for this. But yeah, okay. What else do we got to do? Because we're only about 20 minutes ish. Is that it? Is that the Siege of Weishaupt? And it's like a bunch of this stuff, which we are going to wait on until Act 2. So I think the best thing to do now is that we go on a road trip where we go to all the shops and sell things. So I think we're going to do that. Let's start with Arlington. Lore Mother, feed us, Malta Lore. Look, I do... My next thing that I want to do is a... Let's bring Emmerich and... Tosh? Okay. I do want to... Oh, the Forgotten One takes. Yes, let's get back to that. Just to finish my sentence, the next video I want to do is a Titan one, so that's kind of been on my mind anyway. So, like... You know how it is. Okay, so Forgotten One takes. What do I think? Oops.
Squared away well enough.
Good. That's the priority. Can't have all these relics laying about.
What do I think of?
Lot of weird things lurking in the forest.
Oh, that's true.
I got the goods to kill most all of them.
I bet you do. Forgotten One takes. So I think, okay, so we know of 3 and then maybe a Solus. Gelderon, Anaris, and Darenthal. Anaris we know is kind of I don't even know what to call him. Elvenon Elon Musk, if you will, just like a weird cringe nerd. Solus is Solus. And then there's Gelderon, who had maybe one of the coolest Codex entries in Dragon Age Inquisition. And we know nothing of Darenthal other than the fact that my money is on Darenthal's a woman, because there is a Darenthal staff in Inquisition, and it has it's the generic Andraste staff. So I've always viewed her as a woman. Other than that, I don't know. So we know that they were rebels, and maybe they even worked together. But I think that if you take the Evanuris and they were trying to become gods and do whatever, Darenthal, Arenaris, I can't talk. Forgotten Ones. They were doing whatever the opposite of that was. And I also think Anaris was fucking with whatever nonsense, maybe all three of them were, honestly. Whatever nonsense the void is what I'm gonna call it, but it's whatever the executors are, whatever that sort of thing is, they were fucking with that. And and I think that's what is trapped with Anaris. And this kind of the storyline with Bellara is that her brother heard his voice somehow, and I don't know how, and is trying to get him a body to become real, and that way he can come back, and you stop that process. And so when you defeat him, he says he must escape their eye. And so I think that he is in the void or whatever that is. And that's a whole situation. So what were they like? I think I don't think they were soulless. I think they had similar goals in that they were against the Evanuris, but I don't think that they had that freedom of the people twist that those three had. Or at the very least Anaris. Maybe they all had their own goals and they were all separate, and they just 4 different rebel camps. I don't really know. So yeah, there's not a lot on there, so it's kind of hard to say what it is. I guess in my personal opinion, I don't think that they were that united. So I think that they all kind of had their own camps. They all kind of did their own thing, and that's why you don't see a lot of things. Maybe they were kind of secret. They were underground. Maybe they were even based off of Thetis. Maybe they were somewhere else. I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of my thought on the Forgotten Ones, that Anaris is a cringe nerd. But Gelderon, I thought had a lot more fire to him. And then Darenthal's a complete mystery. And then Solus is was different enough from those three to really be neither of them. He is both and he is neither. And I want to say that twist and that difference is going to be the care for the people. And that the Forgotten Ones still wanted power. It just looked different. That's how I view it. The end. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. How much gold do I have? Enough to buy that. And that. I'm not gonna buy... What is this? Healing. Apply shock to nearby enemies on potion use. That's kind of nice. I'll buy it. I can look at it. Is this for Nev? No. Alright. Nars just wanted to create chatbots!
Send your friends my way.
But kinda. We're not gonna go to Treviso. That's not gonna go us anywhere. Hall of Valor for the next place. I always assumed the Forgotten Ones were minor gods that either weren't as powerful or 4 members in the Evanuris. Yeah, that could totally be it. The Evanuris or whatever used to be a huge pantheon of more people that we haven't heard of. So they could have easily been a part of this collection of god lords that got cast out for whatever reason, and they're just still pissy about it.
Free tactical sheath with any purchase worth at least 50 gold.
That's funny. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense that they were cast off, and that's why they are forgotten, because they're not supposed to be gods anymore. But so yeah, I actually kind of like that. I wonder if the void is a prison / distortion of the Fade that Anaris is trapped in, that inspired souls to make prisons for the Evanuris. And maybe now in the stories, in the legends, I think I have that one. Or is this a fire? No. Solus trapped them in there. So I think he if nothing else, they were leaning over and he kicked them in and shut the door. I don't really know.
Kick some ass.
Thank you. I don't know what that would look like. Forgotten ones were all just hermit nerds with huge egos. There is some, like... They had, like... They were rich. They were doing something. Why am I going to the crossroads? I don't know. Remember the Evanerists were a lot more than what history... Yes. Yeah. So there's... something with that. We're going to do Necropolis last. Because I want to sell... Oh, they don't have their store open. So then, yeah, it's just them. At least Anaris recognizes the Karnari race as half-breeds if you play as Karnari. Does he really? Half-breeds. Half-breeds. I don't remember that. That's right. When I was playing at Karnari last, they didn't do Belara's quest. Half-breeds. Half-breeds. Half-breeds.
Get the new supplies, will ya?
Sorry, I'm playing with that. So
Always
there's...
good to see you in here, Rook.
Thank you. I don't know why I sold that. This is all 3. All kind of nonsense. So if it's half-breeds, Anaris doesn't really see anyone else as people. So what if it's... I mean, like, I've thought for a while that the Karnari were just, like... What's the word? Elves with like some dragon blood mixed in, and that makes sense with the ears. So like if he's calling them half-breeds, like surely that's just confirmed at that point, right? And Nars calls Makara, yeah, it's a bunch of people saying that. Man, I skipped that quest. Oh my god, I missed out. Kanari and humans being as old as elves confirmed. Yeah, well, I mean, like, at least we knew that Kanari, at least for Corypheus, because he calls them a mistake. Kanari as half-breeds. So I have the... Okay, so what... Kind of actually this morning, I've been ruminating on the fact... Or not the fact, sorry. My theory that, like, ancient elves came to... Sorry, I can't run around while I talk about this. I gotta, like, use my hands. So in my theory, elves came about. So we know that from the Solus memories, that Solus, or his people, the elves... They were spirits that made bodies from lyrium, the glowing stones. And so then going down the line there, that means in that era, the ancient elves were spirits that took flesh from the dwarves, if you will. We'll get to that later. But we do know that this group of people then have made the modern elves. Obviously, biologically, they can reproduce, but they would reproduce with just flesh babies with no spirits. I don't think they saw those spirits as those babies as people because they didn't have a spirit inside. And so I think that mythals, or I say mythals because it was Flemeth, but like the dark ritual from Dragon Age Origins, where you use kind of a blood magic ritual and the conception of a child to like try to bring in a host spirit to live in it. I think that might have been what the ancient elves did to continue on and propagate the ancient elven race. And therefore, in a weird way, the modern elves are actually literal husks to the ancient elves. They are Solus, literally. And I think that's what Solus, the character, sees us as, is that we are this weird walking husk that should have a spirit inside, but we don't. And so, okay, putting that aside, what if the Kanari, bringing them back in there, if they're half-breeds, what would you put inside that's not... If you take this husk, what would you put inside that's not a spirit? And then I guess that's where I'm wondering if they put like more animal-like traits, like the obvious one is dragons, dragon blood inside. Is that what a Kanari became? And then you got Tash. You got Tash. Why I say names so badly? My stupid accent. Got Tash, and they got the fire breathing thing, so it is more like a more physical conjointment than like a more spiritual host. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking of. Like they see these husks of modern elves, and this is something you could just play with. And so then did who created the Kanari? Where does Coslin fit into this? I don't know. That's kind of where my mind's going right now. Kieran Inquisition even says the Canary, their blood doesn't belong to them. Yes, I remember that. So, who does it belong to? Is it dragons? You know, Fountain and Earthmen are split from the same spirit, but I don't remember if it's confirmed what their spirit is. Yeah, it is not. There you go.
Arm yourselves.
You just get the rest of it, because I want to try to see if I can get rank 2. Damn. I want rank 2. We're going to get you a new staff. Oop. What did I buy 2 things? I did not mean to do that. Gain 1 plus yeah, let's get that too. And then what is this? That's just a whatever.
The dead await.
Thank you. Okay, so how are we doing on let me like change gears to not lore and just doing stuff. How are we doing here? So we have gather all the wisps in the belfry. So we can do that real quick. What we only we can do it later. Mark, they got all sorts of chests that we can get in here, but we're gonna go to the world. I'm more curious about how's everyone doing. The crows we could almost level up, but we don't need to, and we can't. Shadow dragons aren't really close. Veil jumpers rank 2. We can't get the Grey Warden shop. I really want the Morn Watch shop, but that's just not going to happen. I think we don't really need it. I just wanted to get in armor from there. Okay, well let's level up. We got some skills. I think I'm actually stuck here until level 30. Yeah, so I got to put something somewhere. What do we do? What is over here? Block mana. Upgrades control abilities. Upgrades abilities. Is there anything down here? That's like a fireball. Deal 20% more stagger with affliction. Degrade. Deal 5% bonus damage for each unique primer and affliction to your targets. Trying to get over upgrade area abilities. The radius of oh yes, we're doing that one. Okay, I know you guys are saying very interesting things, but I gotta. That's mostly cosmetic. Maybe at the beginning of next episode, I'll just redo a lot of this. Okay, well I think that we're pretty much ready to go to Weishaupt, minus like the actual. I didn't mean to go to the crossroad. I always confuse the crossroad and the the stupid lighthouse. Which I don't know why I'm going through the menu. I could literally just whoa boy, just turn around and travel to the lighthouse, and they were here. Yay! Okay, so why are there 2? Oh right, we have to do the statue. We just haven't done that yet. We're not going to do that until Act 2. Oh, hey guys. What you guys talking about?
Emmerich, have I got this right? Manfred's a wisp?
A wisp of curiosity, to be precise.
And this wisp was so curious about our world, it just couldn't wait to come here, animate a body, and serve you tea?
Manfred enjoys boiling the water. He's mesmerized by the steam.
My baby. Okay. And then we're not gonna do the regret now. And then we gotta go talk to Solus. So what? We talk to Solus and then we just go? Yeah, I think it's gonna be the next episode. Saving is currently unavailable because it was saving in the middle. Okay, so pre-Weiss. There we go. Yeah, let's read the comments because you guys were talking about. I'm actually scrolling pretty far back here. Oh, you guys have been talking a lot. Good for you. Is the void related to the blight? Plague ate her land sounds like the blight. So at least originally at pre-Veilguard, my theory was that the void was blight related. And I would have said that up until now, and now I have my doubts. Now I think it might be something else. What is it? I don't know. Anaris was offended that he was defeated by a half-breed, and it was very racist. Lol, I need to record that and upload. If you do, please tell me, because I need to, like, I did not do that quest. I probably should go back onto my Canary save. Do that. I was trying to whack them with sticks back into the void before Solus attacks. That's why I'm at Crack by Theory. I told you after the Evanuris were gone, Elvenon devolved into a chaos to fight Tevinter the Devouring Storm. That makes sense. Which, yeah, post, like, the veil going up, why did the Devouring Storm not progress? I think that's a really good question that we need to answer. Like, why did they not? What changed about Thetis that the Devouring Storm and the Executors no longer cared about Thetis or enough to, or did they? And, like, we just don't know. I think that's a good question to ask. In my opinion, elves are actually the youngest race. They're from spirits, and spirits come from emotions. And a lot of emotions they're based off are high-level emotions that require cognition. Yes, I completely agree with that. And like, there was also something that I believe it was Volta said that made my, I don't want to say eyebrows right, but it's go is that when the dwarves were, I forgot how she said it, but the dwarves were like freed from the Titans, if you will, or like what she didn't say freed, it was something else, like cut loose or whatever, like they found themselves. So like they are different, not under a Titan. And I do wonder what that looks like. Because yeah, you really need humans to kind of create that emotionality that a lot of the elven spirits were attracted to, I think. And were made out of. And I think, I mean, like we know Solus does mention that there are humans. Did they ever mention that spirits did they ever mention what spirits the Evanuris were before becoming elves? No, I don't. Other than Mythal and Solus. And even the Solus thing, we kind of just assume it was wisdom. It honestly not. Like, was Elgrin on pride? I don't know. There is actually a really good theory floating around, at least on Bluesky, of Elgrin being a spirit of love, and he needs to constantly feel loved, and like this like tyranny of like people loving him. I love that theory. It's so good. I think that's a really good one. Elgrin was pride, Mythal was benevolence, Gillinan was wisdom, Solus was that's a good one. But I also think you can get more nitty gritty of like what type of wisdom was Gil and what type of wisdom was Solus, and like can you actually get like incredibly granular with that to be like more precise? What that would be, I don't know. Like was Solus more like the pride of his people, and like that's kind of what he is, you know? I don't know, like that kind of stuff. Is that why they were slaves? Because they were born, not made, like the Evanuris? That's what I'm wondering. If, like, a lot of the, like, slave... Okay, I guess here's my thing. I don't think that... There probably was, at one point, like, a big difference between, like culturally, if you will, of elves who were born... Ancient elves who were born to have a spirit in them, and ancient elves that, like, were made. And like, there's probably like a difference in how those two act, and that they're very similar. So yeah, if that like the born ones were enslaved, then Solus still frees them. Like he still sees them as spirits and whatever. Like I don't think that the born ones didn't have this spirit inside of them, because otherwise he wouldn't think of the Inquisitor as and like the other people as like not real, if you will. Like he tells them to. Like he tells like to your face in the game. So I do think that it was rare to not have a spirit inside of an elf at that point in time. I don't know what that means. I don't know, whatever. Why did that process stop? I think that probably has something to do with the veil. That maybe it was harder to like do that process. I don't know. There's something there. What the hell are humans? Great questions. I'm just like scrolling farther now. Even though the Executor/Devouring Storm seems super powerful, so are the Evanuris and the Blight. I assume even they don't want to mess with it, which is why they only watch for years. But they're also mostly locked up other than Mythal. So I don't know if like maybe because Flemethal, but even then, like how long was she gone and out? I don't know. Like I still have some questions. And now all the Evanuris are gone and the Blight is more or less calm. There's something stopping the Executors. So, yes. Oh, well, you said the Blight too. Yeah, okay. So maybe it's just... But there was like a long time where the blight was completely locked up, apparently. So during that point of time, what happened? Why did they stay their hand? The executors of the Dragon Age Fire Nation. Did you repost that? I haven't seen it. I don't. What do you mean? I don't. Oh, the love thing. Yeah, I reposted it once. I forget. It was a while ago though. Gillian was more like shithead curiosity. Is benevolence an emotion? I mean, I think it could be. I think maybe you use a different word, but like that gist is there. Elganon is a spirit of vengeance according to a convo with Solus, and if you brought Imric with you in the final oh, okay, I don't remember that. Wait, I recorded that convo. Okay, yeah. Elganon is a spirit of vengeance according to the convo with Solus, and if you brought it, well, I want to do that then. Yeah, the Elganon thing I'll look for. Okay. Yeah, I really thought that there was someone had a theory on it. Because there's like a whole group of people that really like Elganon. I'm gonna say sexually. But yeah, I remember they were talking about that, and I thought that was a really interesting like take on how love can be twisted. But like if the game just says vengeance, then it's that. You can feel benevolent, so technically, yeah. I think that it is interesting that I do think that Veilguard does kind of be a little like not flippant isn't the right word, but like explores the word emotion and what a spirit could be. Like there's a spirit of commerce or something. There's a spirit of pluckiness. I'm like, yeah, I guess that is like you can describe someone as being plucky, and like that does kind of work. But like I would have never thought of that. And what is the sun, and why Elganon is the first? Well, I think I'm going to assume Elganon was the first to get a body. He was the first to say, "I'm going to take these glowing rocks, and you can't fucking stop me," because he would do that. So that's why I kind of assume that why he said he was the first of the sun. I'm assuming the sun in this story is like the veil, the fade. What? Not the veil. Sorry, the fade. But I don't know. But how did he kill his father? As per the Dalish stories, I have no idea what that means. Spirit of adventure. Yes, that one. That one too. Gillian is definitely the emotion cats have when they do something to see what happens. Morbid curiosity. That's. But why vengeance wants a body? Maybe it's like a sad story. Like maybe he got really attached to some human and wanted to, like I don't know, attack something for it. Like there's definitely there's things you could do there. I think. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it is noon. We have been yapping. This has been a lore heavy episode. I feel like. Oh god, but thank you guys so much for coming. Next week we are doing the end of Act 1. It is time for Weishaupt. I hope it doesn't take the whole episode, but we'll see. Super excited to finally get there. I'm sure everything will be fine. We'll walk in. Nothing bad will happen. It'll be fine. It'll be great. But thank you so much, everybody, and goodbye.